like it took you guys about a half game to get rolling. Is that a lot of that because you guys hadn't been on the ice in 2 days?
Uh, Maybe, I guess. Obviously, noon start is a little different, and I think, it's not out of the ordinary maybe to have a second to get going. And obviously, day off yesterday, and I think everyone was pretty hunkered inside, and I'm sure not a lot to do. So maybe a little bit, but I think at the same time, once we got going, we looked fresh, and yeah, it was a good win, and now on to the Bills.
How important was getting the first goal in that game and giving them no confidence? Because that game was out there for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, any time you get the first goal, it's going to be big, and especially against a team maybe that's been struggling. I think maybe give you some momentum and keep going. I think Upi obviously once again he played great and just battling back there and making big saves for us. Fun to watch, and yeah, he deserves it. He's a warrior. He's a warrior for sure.
How locked in has he been for the last 4 or 5 games that he's been in there?
Yeah, I mean the thing with Upi is he doesn't say that much, and but he's going to grind. He's going to work his bag off in there, and every day in practice he's out there taking shootouts, taking shots the whole time. He's a dog for sure, and yeah, we were lucky to have him tonight, and definitely lucky to have him overall.
It was a little bit of obviously of a sleepy first, but how important was Tage's line the start of the second period? The first shift right away, they really dominated in the zone. It seemed like you guys carried that shift almost through the whole period.
Yeah, I mean obviously Tom or Tuchy, those are our horses, and they go out and set the tone for us, and I think the momentum kind of started there, and I thought we had a really good second, and obviously, like I said before, Upi's made big saves. It's NHL, you're going to give up a few chances, and he made big saves, and we were able to get a few, and yeah, I think they, like you said, they set the tone for us, and we went from there.
On your goal, you had a post screen, but how important was it? You waited just a second. You kind of toe dragged it. You set Vlasic up to screen the goaltender too. How important was that part of it?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not really aiming there, just trying to get it through. So I still don't even know where it went in. So yeah, I think Oki did a great job. I mean, he gave me so much room there. He dropped it to me and then drove the D all the way back. Gave me enough room to make that toe drag and the shot. So yeah, I'm just trying to get it through. Like you said, there's a lot of traffic, and definitely good to see that going.
Did you see that you were shooting it like through 3 sets of legs to get that one to the net?
Yeah, a little bit. Mostly just worried about the first one, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, I think Oki really set that one up for me, and that's the things he does. So he's a leader. He does things that don't get noticed, and yeah, we're grateful for him for sure.
How big was that? Just from the fact you should have beaten the Canucks. You played well enough to beat the Canucks. I mean, you played probably your best defensive game. You didn't get the win. So how big was it to come back to get a win after that happened to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe a little bit of a hot goaltender, and like you said, we played really well defensively, and I think we carried the defense over into tonight. Obviously, there's a few chances, but that's going to happen, and it's nice to get a shutout win, and I think Upi deserves that for sure.